Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to the weekly vlog. I'm very all in red right now. Anyway, it is Monday morning, it is bright and early and Tom and I are in the car because we are actually heading to Chadstone Shopping Centre, which, am I right in saying that that's the biggest shopping centre in the Southern Hemisphere?
So Josh said.
So Josh said. Sure. I am pretty sure that that's true though.
It is massive.
Yeah.
So it's definitely got some kind of stat like that.
It is huge. But we have been invited to such an exciting little event with a company called Bear With Us Melbourne, and they have a pop-up in Chadstone at the moment, but they're also based in the city. Their Chadstone store is not there like all the time, and basically I don't know how to describe this, but it's like one of those places that you go to paint pots. This is a terrible description, I'm just gonna have to show you it, but basically it's a really cool concept. It's like you paint, you get these little like items, I think they're bears, hence the name, but I think you can also pick like other shapes, other designs, kind of like sculptures, and then you paint them and design them however you want. And they have invited Tom and I down today to try it out, just have a good time really. Like, I'm super excited, this is so up my street. I'm such a little creative person, and even though I'm probably going to be terrible at it, I'm really excited to give it a go. So yeah, we're gonna head over there now. If you're ever here, you can pop to their store that's in the city, because I believe that's there all the time. This is how we're starting our week off. I'm not here on Monday morning. These are gonna look so cool. I feel like at the moment you can't actually tell on camera at all that we've painted them white, because they just look the same, but it's gonna look so good.
No, I think that's perfect.
That is a really nice. Oh, yours is gonna look sick actually. Okay, Tom's already winning, guys. I feel like you literally do every single time. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna make something so pretty, and then Tom's is always better.
So am I pouring like on his face?
Yeah, so on his face, and then you kind of just like move the cup wherever you want to.
Okay, and just make sure it like covers everything?
Yeah.
I'm so
Okay,
intrigued.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh my god. Wait, but why does that actually look so good? Mine's not gonna look like that. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love that. I love that. I feel like he's gonna take that. I do love the colours on yours actually. I think you've picked really well. Okay, this is the end product. I feel like you can tell whose is whose just straight off from looking at it. I also did add glitter to mine, so there's a little bit of sparkle going on. I'm so excited to see them when they've dried, so I will update you guys. But I think they look really good. I think we did a great job, Tom. A little work of art, even if Tom does now have pink paint in his hair. This was so much fun. I feel like that is the perfect idea for like a birthday party, or like even like a hen night or something. If you want to do an activity before you like, you know, party, that is such a fun thing to do because it's so personal. Everybody gets to do their complete own designs and make it their own. Like everything about that is so like, you know, you can pick your colors, you can pick your design, you can add glitter, you can choose the color of the glitter. Like, it was so much fun. Such a cool concept. I really think if you're looking for a fun activity or a fun date to do in Melbourne, that is it. That was such a fun way to spend a morning. Like, honestly, I don't think I felt that creative and like, I don't know, just doing something fun for no purpose other than it being like a fun hobby since I was probably like at uni and we did loads of just random experimental art. Like, I really enjoy things like that, but I just obviously don't do it that often. But yeah, we had a really good time. We've just actually grabbed some lunch. I got a little Mad Mex, and now we are heading in the car into the CBD. We're going back into the city, kind of doing a little triangle from where we are in the northern suburbs at the moment, because we're going to pop into Welcome to Travel. Tom is actually working on and off freelance with Welcome to Travel, so if you're ever looking on their website, a lot of that's been done by you, hasn't it?
Just like the maps and stuff, if you see the little animated maps, and then there's going to be some brochures and stuff, so
yeah, so
yeah, it's all exciting stuff.
He's been working with their team on and off, and obviously we know the team, so whenever Tom goes in I end up going in as well, even though I'm not really contributing anything to this creative process. I'm just sitting there like, hi guys, because I'm not a graphic designer. I think while Tom actually is like chatting with the team, I'm probably going to go over the road because there's a few errands I want to run. I really want to get a really good moisturizer because my skin is still really dry. I was talking about it in a vlog like last week or the week before. I don't know what it is. I think it honestly is the change in temperature. Like, like I was in such a warm climate throughout all of August, and then I came back and it was really cold really quickly here, and I think my skin just didn't really like that, like, temperature change.
Good luck for going home.
I know, good luck for December. Oh my god, I'm gonna be crusty. Basically, I just need a better face moisturizer. So I want to pop into maybe the Body Shop.
You're getting wrinkles now, you're mid-20s.
Thanks, Tom.
That's alright.
Thanks for that. Yeah, maybe I will get an anti-wrinkle moisturizer. Well, to be honest, I do get frown lines. So I guess
frowning.
Honestly, it's so bad. My natural resting face is like this, and it's like, why am I frowning? It's like I'm squinting.
Like, you just went to the toilet in the shopping centre and she was walking by, she didn't see me, I was like watching her and she looked so like scary, and I was just like, no. Like,
I don't look scary.
You do, you looked like, oh my god, like she's in a mood. I was like, oh god, what's this person doing?
Bloody hell, did they even see you?
Apparently not.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of bad drivers in this city.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the roads in Melbourne, and I think, I'm not sure you should be driving, and that's rich coming from me, because I'm also...
I don't think they saw me at all.
I don't think she even looked. I mean, I'm guilty of it too, but honestly, the amount of times, especially driving through the city here, people just pull out right in front of you all the time, and you've got to have your wits about you from every which way. And then to top that off, the trams just pull out of nowhere, and it's like the other day we were driving down the road. To be fair,
I did nearly like crash into a tram.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I've not been driving. That's why I've been the passenger in every clip you've seen.
Yeah, I didn't realise the tram was right away. The tram line merged with the road line, which is something I've just never had to consider ever with driving. And I saw the tram and I was like, there's a tram there. And then it was like still going, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to stop for that.
I was like, Tom. And we're gonna drive into the city now, so I'm gonna try and help Tom focus. Why does that car sound like that? He's a worker, he's a grafter. Meanwhile, we are back, and look at Tom and the cat.
He was just like, well, as you can tell by all the cat hairs, just laid here.
Is he helping you?
No, he's doing the complete opposite.
Been back for a little while. I'm currently cooking up some dinner. We've got HelloFresh this week as per. We've actually had HelloFresh every week that we've been in this house, but this isn't sponsored, but I thought I would show you. This is what I'm making tonight. This is their halloumi masala and basmati rice, and honestly, I'm so hungry. I always make the mistake of waiting until I am starving to cook dinner, and then I'm so hungry while I'm cooking it that I like rush cooking it a bit, because I'm like, oh my god, I just want to eat it right now. Like, I should cook half an hour before I'm like starving, and then it would probably work out better. But currently I'm cooking some rice, and then I'm about to pop some halloumi, onions, carrots, spinach and spices into a saucepan. Not a saucepan, a frying pan. I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm actually quite excited. It smells very good. But yeah, then this evening I'm gonna wash my hair, and I think we're gonna continue watching Sex Education. I think we're on episode 5. Also, we need to start packing. We actually leave this house in 2 days, and I'm actually devastated. I'm so sad. I don't wanna leave the cat or this setup. I just love the dynamic we've got going on here. Like, everything is perfect. We've got a car. The cat is my newfound child, and my saucepan is bubbling over. So I'm gonna go, and I will show you dinner when it's cooked. But yeah, it was a very productive day. I really enjoyed being in Chadstone. I really enjoyed going to Bear With Us. I had such a fun time doing that, and then obviously you saw a little clip of us at Welcome to Travel as well. So it's been quite a busy day, but it's been fun. She's a chef. This looks so good, but guys, it smells even better. I'm just gonna wait for the spinach to melt in, and then it's pretty much ready to serve. But I do actually have some almonds to add to the top, which I think really is gonna make this. Here we have it, the finished product. I think it actually looks really good. I'm so gassed that this is halloumi. I also really love cheese in a curry. Oh my god, wait, I forgot the nuts. 1 second. Now it's ready. Tom did not want any, but mine looks bloody good. And we also have a little friend. Hello. Hi. Wait guys, we've popped to Coles literally just to buy some milk and to stock up the things that we've used out of the fridge that belong to the lady who owns the house. Anyway, separate to that, does anybody else remember when UK supermarkets had these? Like, do you not remember that? There was one in Asda. Asda used to have one of them.
At all, but it's actually...
I don't think they have it anymore, and I'm pretty sure it is meant for children, obviously. But I've not seen that since I was a child myself. Like, why did we take these out of English supermarket? But also...
Why are they here?
Yeah, what is the purpose?
Like, here's the milk and here's the cow. Moo.
Tom's just summed it up, guys. Tom's version of a dessert cracks me up every time. Tom and I were like, okay, we'll also get dessert whilst we're in the supermarket because we're still a bit hungry. This is not dessert. Can somebody please tell him that having a hog Cadbury's bar is not a dessert?
Bar, kind of like
Half of the bar?
Yeah.
And then half tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's not a dessert though. It's not a dessert. Like my corner in the comments, this is not a dessert. This is a snack. I don't know, like a yogurt or a muffin or like a little mini creme caramel. Alright.
I can't wait to get into my yogurt.
God's sake. This is the pudding section. These are the little desserts you have after dinner, not a whole chocolate bar. You know what, Tom, you do you. I'm passing zero judgment.
Well, you're the only one here passing the judgment.
Okay, so I'm looking beyond rough, so we're actually not going to look at me at all. So I thought I'd show you this instead. I just did this little painting of Riley, and I'm going to leave this in the card that we bought. So when we were in the supermarket, I bought like a thank you card and a little gift for the lady whose house this is, and I thought I'd just do a little painting. And even though it's terrible, like I am so aware that I can't really paint or draw or anything, but I just felt like after I'd had my creative morning, oh, he's just come to join me. Yeah, after I'd had my creative morning decorating the bear, I thought I'm kind of in a creative mood. Yeah, I just felt very creatively inspired, so I did a little painting and I'm gonna pop it in the card. And then I also thought I would show you this because I got this moisturizer after I was talking about it in the car. This is the Sukin Enriching Night Cream, specific for dry and distressed skin types. And the reason I keep going to this brand is, firstly, it's like fairly affordable here because it's Australian. Secondly, they're super like paraben free, everything free for sensitive skin. Like occasionally I'll have allergic reactions to products. I just don't really want to buy something if I'm going to be allergic to it or if it's actually going to make my skin worse. Whereas I've never had a bad result with this, and I've currently run out of all of my other moisturizing products. Like I had a time where I was doing a really in-depth nice skincare routine, and then obviously all the products ran out at the same time, so I was like, oh, for God's sake. Yeah, this was what I went for from Chemist Warehouse, and I will report back on how my skin feels. We've got a little Riley and the little photo of Riley. I don't think it looks too dissimilar. Maybe he's a little bit too orange. This cat might look a little bit more like Garfield, but you know what, it's fine. Still looking pretty dreadful actually, but today is about to be a very productive day. So our job is to pack everything up and get ready to leave. So we need to tidy up the whole house. We kind of fully unpacked here as if we were like living here, because obviously we were here for the month. So like I did put my clothes in the wardrobe and stuff. So I'm like properly going around collecting everything. Yesterday we got rid of like all of our like half open, half finished food. We did a food shop, as you saw last night, to like restock the cupboards and the fridge for when the lady whose house this is gets back. So because we didn't have anything, and I really don't want to open like the new milk and like the things that I've bought that are for her, I just ordered an Uber Eats breakfast. Is that terrible? It looks really good though, so I'm gonna sit outside and eat that. But this is the current packing situation. This is my suitcase, it's so big. I've got 2 packing cubes here, and then I actually have my new hand luggage bag half packed here. So I think you'll have already seen by now, we're actually heading from here to Canberra, but we're leaving all of our stuff here. We're obviously not taking this massive suitcase and like all of our belongings to Canberra because we're going for one night. So we are leaving these in the city. When we come back, we'll pick it all up. So it doesn't really matter about weight or like how overstuffed the suitcase is. Like we're not flying with these cases, but I still kind of want to start like thinning out all of my excess stuff because I just have so much of it, guys. Anyway, right now my next task is breakfast and a coffee. I've got my first wash of the day on. I'm gonna try and do probably just 2 washes today. We actually don't need to like wash everything as if we're never gonna be around a washing machine again. We're literally going to a house on Friday that will have a washing machine. So it's not like we're setting off on a big trip where it's gonna be like harder to do laundry. So I don't know why I'm stressing, but I just want to get everything washed. Anyway, here is my Uber Eats. If you can hear anything in the background, that is Tom doing his workout in the garage. But I've got Tom a coffee, me a coffee, and then I haven't actually opened this yet. Yeah, okay, so the hash brown is for Tom. And then I've got myself a little pesto, cheese and mushroom toasty. I don't even know if you can see that at all, but it looks really good. So I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna finish my book today. I think I'm still reading Lessons in Chemistry, so I'm gonna try and finish it. Okay, I currently look like a Victorian school child. That's okay. I haven't brushed my hair out quite clearly. I've curled it really tightly. I'm gonna brush through it, and then I'm actually gonna put some oil in it as well to like make it really soft. But right now we're not there yet. So Lee's no judgment. In fact, I'm actually gonna just tie it back. But I'm about to do my makeup, and I thought I would just chat to you. Today is our final day in this house sit. A little bit of primer, a little bit of the best CC cream ever. I am so not a face makeup person. Like I would just much rather not. But right now I'm not tanned at all. This just evens out my face because otherwise I get quite red cheeks. I never used to actually. I don't really know when that started, but yeah. So today is our last full day here, and to be honest, I am actually really sad. Like I have really loved living here. I was saying this last night, like I've bonded with this cat so much, I'm going to be devastated tomorrow when I have to leave it behind. Like, I get so attached to animals. I've said this loads of times, but like genuinely that is the hardest thing about being here away from home, is that like you can't talk to a dog on FaceTime, and I do miss my dog, and I just miss being around like a house with an animal in it. Oh, Riley's just perked his ears up. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. One thing that does scare me, especially when I'm in the house alone, is that every now and then he just like, he'll be asleep, he sits bolt upright and he'll just stare at the wall, and I'm like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? And like in this country, my first thought goes to spider, snake, he's seen something in the room. Like, he'll like go under the bed really quickly, or like under the table, and I'm like, oh my god, what is under the table? And there's never anything there, and I'm like, mate, you're freaking me out. But yeah, anyway, he's kind of doing that right now. He's just staring at the wall behind me, and I'm like, what are you looking at? But yeah, so we have a bit of an all over the place week, and I actually think instead of a weekly vlog, this is just going to be like yesterday and today. As I mentioned earlier, and as you will have seen, we are heading to Canberra for 2 days. Like, we basically had a gap between like work and house sits, and like our plans have actually changed. The end of September wasn't meant to be like this. Like, one of our friends was going to be visiting, and then that ended up kind of not happening, and we'd sort of like ended up with a bit of a gap, and we were like, what should we do? We're gonna go to Canberra. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna film that separately. That is also kind of why there wasn't a video on Tuesday, just because I really don't like filming content for the sake of filming content, and I also felt like I had nothing to say. Like, if I have nothing to film and I don't have any like creative inspiration, I'd rather just not film. Like, on a less personal level, something else that I wanted to talk about, because it is all over my TikTok, my Twitter, my brain, is the Taylor Swift Travis Kelce NFL game. Like, like, it wasn't a Taylor Swift NFL game, but like low-key it kind of was, because I don't know about you, but other than the one time I actually went to an NFL game, I've never watched NFL in my life. I don't know anything about that game. I can't work out why they call it football when it isn't football. Like, I just, you know, I'm not into sports. I'm definitely not into American sports. Did I watch half of an NFL game on my TikTok? Pretty much this week, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I believe that this relationship is real, but I kind of want it to be, because she looked so happy. Like, the whole situation, like the photos of them in the car afterwards, I was like, do you know how insane it is that like these two people who are both so famous, admittedly I'd not heard of him, but like I'm sure in the US and in his field, and if you follow the NFL, like, you know, he's a huge celebrity. I'm like, how are these two just driving around in an open top car? I am thoroughly enjoying it. I am thoroughly enjoying it. My whole TikTok is just the same thing on a loop. I'm sure even if you're not a big Taylor Swift fan, you've probably seen it this week. I never even finished my previous point. So I'm doing my makeup because I'm going to work, but also because I really want to film a reel before I go to work, because I've got a couple of hours, and I want to film a reel like about house sitting. I don't know if I'll have posted it. This is so empty. I'm literally using the remnants of the rest of the product. Does anybody else use these Charlotte Tilbury products? But like, they're the messiest products in the world. Like, this is so, product is everywhere other than in the tube. I need to rub this in, so I'm gonna go, but I thought I'd just have a little chat while I did my makeup, catch up with where we're at. I don't know how well you could even see my face in the last clip, but the makeup was really not rubbed in, and that's what you get for doing it without the mirror. Like, the mirror's here, I'm here, couldn't see my face. My makeup is now done, and it's time to just lightly brush out my hair. I think it's gonna look a little bit fluffy, but you know what? What's new? Maybe I'll do a little thing is, my hair, my hair just wants to go outwards. Like, I genuinely think, unless I had really long hair again, like when I was about 16 I had really long hair, I could nearly sit on it, then it would go down. But because there's not actually that much weight in my hair, there's nothing to pull it down, and especially when it's curly, like, it just wants to be so wide. It's giving Hermione Granger in the first Harry Potter film, but like not in a good way. Oh well, it'll drop as the day goes on, and also the only place I'm actually going is to work, so if I can just make it look okay for the reel, it doesn't matter. I say reel, I actually might just film a TikTok. I'm really not too sure. Anyway, the final step is a lip gloss. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I feel like I've got word vomit today, especially because Tom's at work and I'm not talking to anybody, so I'm just like blah, blah, blah. But I do have you just for one more day. A good listener, guys. He gave me such lovely cuddles in the night. Oh, you've got a bit of eye jam. Sorry. Oh, see, he goes to bite you and then he hugs you, and I'm like, you don't mean it. You don't mean it. Look at that. But yeah, he woke me up at like 4:30 in the morning, but it was so sweet because he was literally just giving me hugs like this. Like, he thinks he's a human, I swear. Guys, I just did another little painting. I don't know why his eyes look so terrifying. I actually might colour back over them in a darker green. I wanted to keep one for myself because I knew I was going to give the other one to the lady. I feel like this one did turn out a bit better apart from the eyes. Also, I do get asked this quite a lot. I use this little travel paint set called Viviva. Viva colours. I actually got this in London as a birthday present just before I came out to Australia. I think it was about £30, but it's so good because these are the paints. They're like flat. I don't really know how to describe it, but like basically they don't look like paints until they're wet, but they're like tiny little pads of colours, so it's obviously really small to pack. Like this is the whole paint set, and then I also bought some pencil crayons. So this is my little art supply that I've been travelling around with. But yeah, they do have a website. I actually really recommend them if you want to like bring something travelling that's quite small. This is like specific for travelling. Anyway, I am actually about to leave for work, hence the kind of weird outfit. But I wanted to show you my jacket that I got because guys, I gave in and I bought a jacket. I got this oversized leather jacket. It's from Gander. It's not actually meant to be oversized. I just bought it in a large. It was reduced to $70, which is like £35. I think that's really good because the quality of this is insane. It's like faux leather. It's got, I don't know if you can tell, like the Gander logo on the back. And like you can tell it's good quality because it feels really heavy, which probably isn't ideal for traveling, but I've decided that I'm just gonna wear it. Like the only times that this will be an issue is when I'm flying, but I'll just wear it to fly and then like obviously take it off and like, you know, carry it. There won't really be any other times where it's going to be a problem, and I do actually think in New Zealand I probably will need a jacket. Also in an evening here it's still quite cold. You can't really go out, like through the day it's okay, but you can't go out in an evening without a coat really. So all the way between now and being at home, I think I'll actually really appreciate this. Like chocolate brown, there you go, that's a better view of it. Basically it's a leather jacket, you know. I wanted to get one that wasn't the same as the ones I've got at home, and all my leather jackets at home are black. I don't know why I'm chatting to you like I've got all the time in the world. I need to go to work and I'm not taking the jacket because it's actually really warm, but I thought I'd show you it. This is goodbye. I got a little cat. I got a little cat. I got a little cat. Okay. We have just packed everything up, guys. We are leaving. It's Wednesday morning, and as I mentioned, you've probably already seen by now on Instagram, but we are heading from here to Canberra for a couple of days. So this is the end of this vlog. I know it's only really been 2 days, but I kind of wanted the Canberra vlog obviously to be separate, but I really want to just have a little goodbye clip with Riley because I have thoroughly enjoyed this month. Like, even though it's been one of the most low-key months out of the whole year, in terms of like, you know, crazy travel plans or like anything that's kind of a bit more out there like a lot of the other vlogs have been, I've really enjoyed just like having this kind of quiet time and having an animal around again. Like, I am a converted cat person, truly. Here he is in his little sunspot as per, and he doesn't want to get up to say goodbye, and to be honest that's understandable, plus it would probably make me more sad. So everybody say goodbye to Riley. I hope you've enjoyed seeing him in the vlog. I have enjoyed having him in my life, and one day I'm gonna own a ginger cat, I'm pretty sure. So thank you for that. Thank you. Guys, this is why I maybe shouldn't do house sitting, because I have attachment problems. Yeah, bye bye, bye bye. Buddy. And that's going to be the end of the vlog, guys. Thank you so much for watching. What a journey I feel like I've been on in the last month with cats especially, but also just like, yeah, recharging, reflecting. So many cat cuddles. The only upside to this, the only positive is I'm quite excited to not be covered in ginger cat hair. Like, I love that cat, but everything I own is orange. Like, his fur goes everywhere. But yeah, we're gonna go to the airport now. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next vlog. Bye. Oh, actually no, in my next video, which will be from Canberra. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss that.